Well, here we are. We've survived 2020 for the most part. Don't worry, this isn't a series. I just need to have something on the screen while I'm playing around, and I've been playing Technode for Minecraft just as a palette cleanser for a bunch of other things. So yeah, here we are. It's 2021. Doing the old state of the channel thing. So in terms of the channel, I picked up 9 or 10 subs over the course of the year. Seemed weird part, like, started playing Minecraft and people want to watch Eco. Well, I say want to watch. People watched it. That's some measure of success, right? There's still a bunch of other stuff I want to do. I never did get around to streaming this year. I've been told that my now 11-year-old computer probably wouldn't be able to do it. Don't tell me what to do. I'll find a way to do it. I gotta blow this thing up. I mean, hell, I gotta buy new headphones for crying out loud, because the ones I have are the worst headphones I've ever owned. The little personal here. So the last couple months, you might have noticed a bit of a change. We lost my dad in October. I mean, technically he beat cancer, but the treatment didn't last. So that I had some friends pulling me through. It's like, no, keep your ass going. You're going to do something, and I thank them for that. You know, it's nice to have people that want to at least, try to drag you kicking and screaming towards some measure of success. Limonite, what do we got here? Large sample. It's the one nice thing about claystone is there's only one layer of dirt. Oh, I'm going to break my shovel. But that really, it's just so many things on a guy's mind that it did kind of overshadow a lot of other things I wanted to do. I don't feel like my dad was 74. There's a bit of lag spike there. My dad was 74. His dad didn't make it to 80. It's just a family thing. It's just a family thing. A human tends to start running out of steam right around then. Although that said, my mom's mom is in her early 90s. And on that front, she's going to be staying with me for a little while because she's over 70 and doesn't want to live 15 miles out of town while she's got to deal with wrapping up all the business of Dad's life. That's going to get in the way of a few things. I'll just have to work around it. For 2021, I'm still not sure what I'm going to do. I'm legit not sure. I'm unfortunately just a bit burned out on vanilla. I just played so much vanilla over the last little while and so involved in multiple servers and... How did you get all the way down there? Yeah. I'm still on Diamond Society, and I'm kind of hanging out on one place with a server that Ginger made for some stream devs. And that's kind of neat, but this is so much... Even with the upcoming update, I don't know how involved I'm going to be with vanilla. That said, Minecraft is the second least watched thing on my channel. So it's not that much of a concern for me. I have to find some other way to make it interesting. To be honest, what I do want to do is I want to play something like Terra Firma Craft and set myself out like a challenge or something that I have to get done that's not... Put it. Yeah, this thing's got a quest book, but I don't care about that. Something that requires like a very long aesthetic challenge, like a big building project. in this game, because building a terra firma craft is not an easy thing. The sheer amount of resources you have to process, I would put it up there with Eco in terms of building. Like, yeah, okay, I didn't build that tier 4 house I wanted, because tier 4 materials are just not, I don't know if it was their way of balancing it, or something other than a trace here. Their way of balancing it, or maybe just because it was new and they weren't sure how. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to drop a marker here. Magnetite. The tier 4 stuff in Eco was so aggravatingly difficult to make that legitimately, if you were playing that game straight, I don't think you'd even bother to make them. They're very pretty. I'll give it that. Composite lumber and ashlar stone are very pretty. Cost, prohibitive. That said, there are ways to do things in a pack like this is this is 1.7.10. This isn't even the new TFC. That's because the new TFC doesn't have a few things I really like in it. That you can at least automate in modded. I'll tell you right now, like what I'd like to do is just build like a gigantically long rail just for all the engineering challenges of dealing with, mountains and elevation changes and rivers and blah blah. But until I find a way to mess with TFC's terrain gen, so shush you, so there aren't like mountains or water abso-fucking-lutely everywhere. I've forgotten which way I was going. That it's just not. Oh, not zoom in. Oh, where am I? Over here. So that's where I want to go. Oh, one of you spawned inside a rock. Yeah, to build like an insanely long railroad. And have it look good. Not like just like, up on one block thing of rail. I mean, this game has carpenter's blocks. I can build great big trestles that look really cool out of treated planks or treated scaffolding or steel scaffolding or something like that. Maybe I'll see what I can squeeze out of 112 TFC. I don't know yet. I do need some other games to play. Trying to get people to play more Wreckfest. It's been updated twice since. Either no one has time, or they complain that it costs $10, and they can't do it. Meanwhile, they go blow a bunch of money on something else. Don't worry about the dark coming. I'm playing in peaceful, that much of the wiener right now. Because my game choice, because my taste in games have narrowed over time. Mostly with the fact that I've never been good at first-person shooters. I wouldn't even say I'm good at racing games, which I guess is why I like Wreckfest. And I don't have the ability to try and buy, or the money, or the time to try and buy every early access crafting game out there. There are other people with channels dedicated to that you should go and watch. And you can listen to them go on about how a game doesn't work, or what it should have. They have some guy with 1,500 or however many thousands. That's someone whose opinion you'll probably pay attention to rather than mine. Magic content, I like the game so much, but it is legitimately the least watched thing on my channel, so I don't know what to do. whether it's find ways to make the content more appealing. I mean, I'm just like, if I'm tearing boxes open, no one cares about that, right? I'm looking at cards that I bet half the people who watch me don't even know what they are because they don't play the game. It'd be the same way like if I was watching someone rip open Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They'd be like, "Oh, I don't understand why you're excited about this. I don't know what that piece of cardboard does." I still want to try some content like that. I've been running around here for 10 minutes. I have seen no harvestable food. For real? This is TFC. There should be food absolutely everywhere. I have not come across... This is the longest I've ever gone without any harvestable food. How do I get up here? Out of my face, tree. Ooh, this isn't going to last. I'm going to put this here and it's going to fall. And it's going to update and fall. I don't have a shovel. Well, whatever's on top of this hill doesn't matter then, I guess. You think of a game that you'd like me to give it a shot that isn't like exorbitantly expensive. How do you guys keep spawning in trees? I've found piles of bones and rawhide from dead animals spawning in trees. Just think of a game that you think I'd have fun having and throw it at me. I know I need to expand my horizons. And if left to my own devices, I will literally just further narrow my choices until I'm like, okay, I'm bored of the 3 things I allow myself to play. Like up here. And there's gotta be something on top of this hill. I mean, I couldn't have just climbed all the way up here for no reason, right? Has to be something up here. The game wouldn't have generated this if I wasn't supposed to be up here. Up, up, up. Come on, you can do it. And... nothing. Why are you like this, game? Why are you like this? Well, anyway, I'm going to go back to wandering around this place looking for the minerals and materials I need. I haven't found graphite yet. And if any of you have played TFC, graphite and kaolite are things you need like to progress, to make a tech leap, and if you don't have it, you don't. But I have forgotten what biome it shows up in. So I am literally just wandering blind. Shut up, you. See, I'm recording at the moment. Do you mind? So unprofessional. But yeah, I'm hoping 2021 has to turn out better than 2020. Please tell me it's going to turn out better than 2020. This last year was terrible, and I need something. I need things to go slightly better for me to keep my sanity. But until then, until I decide what I'm going to do, or someone throws me a worthwhile suggestion, I will see you in the future.